Great Gods War prior events.
I just know that she's been prepping the room and the space. You, as long as you have the thing, then you'll all need to help, but you'll be able to save your friend. He is involved due to the fact that the current group is going to be arrested when they return to El Terrell. That wouldn't matter either because, like I said before, only instantaneous effects are going to be able to be utilized during the ritual. The moment the light fades, you just hear up through the walls, the ground shaking, just this guttural.
Wildheart, come to me.
Do it
Great.
again.
What?
Great Gods War Call.
The slightly weak Ryder Hopkins, I guess?
Rex Weber's here.
We're dead, Felix. Help! you, you're not wrong. But we need it more than
Gopher getting stronger!
Gopher is going to be back to normal since the beginning of the campaign. Since the beginning of us
Gopher.
recording, he'll be back to
Yeah.
himself.
And no one else will be. Fuck!
But think about that. We are 57 episodes in, and on episode, I think, like 1 or 2, Gopher started losing maximum hit points.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
I'm the
That's
DM.
why.
Welcome back to Misrolled Adventures, where the players make plans and horribly execute them, or the DM's a bastard and throws a lot of shit at
Yeah,
them.
I was gonna say at this point it's not misrolled
You
adventures.
really
It's
are.
DM's a fuckface.
I said this was going to be hard. I said this was going to be hard.
He did.
That's what Bernadine said.
Okay, you know what? You said there could be ghosts and spirits. Throwing those in and not just the same thing multiplied that just eats our strength. Still would have been hard.
Yeah.
But there would have also been more reasonable for us to do it.
Nah. The purpose of this one is the slow and then sudden rampant overwhelming force that's against you. And it's quite overwhelming.
If anyone's ever played StarCraft, they know how good numbers do.
Correct.
Against the force.
But you know,
of
we could be using our normal HP.
We could.
Not our
Sure.
strength.
Sure. We can use our normal.
I mean, either way, Rex is fucked.
You are screwed either way.
Yeah, you have. I think you're down to like 4 or something. You're not doing
I'd be
that.
fine.
Anyway,
It's a single hit. I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
on,
any
on both
attack kills
fronts.
you.
On both fronts. Not necessarily if they roll a 1 for strength.
He'll die from the damage.
But then he won't die. He'll fall unconscious.
He's not wrong.
Anyways, where we last left off, the party started the ritual to save Gopher. Starting it off, it was slow. There was a shadowy figure, which they very quickly eviscerated. Then 2 showed up. Then 3 more showed up, and 4 more. And every few seconds, more and more shades began to form and take root into this room. At a given point, Gopher was losing the fight to regain his maximum hit points, and
That's an understatement.
the Night Hag's curse began to take more and more, leaving Gopher with nothing more than 5 maximum hit points at a given point. When he decided to call upon Wildheart, and the sentient sword arose within him, and in a single blow, regained a majority of Gopher's vitality.
He basically went Super Saiyan Blue.
And that's where we are kicking this off. So, on the initiative order, I can tell you, it's the Shade's turns. So,
Oh, good.
I'm gonna move them first because that'll be so much easier. 1,
Goodbye, Rex.
2,
Oh,
3.
no. Goodbye,
Hello,
Felix.
friend.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's looking at me.
Gopher, you don't know.
Wait,
You're not there,
look at
Gopher.
me.
Right. I don't even know.
6.
Oh
Oh,
my
hello.
god.
Oh,
Oh,
goodbye, Felix.
yeah. I just turned to Jacqueline. I salute.
All right.
Vulcan peace sign as I'm
Where is it?
devoured.
Let's start with the important one on Rex.
Oh, God.
Right.
Roll a 2. Or a 17.
Natural 20.
Oh, you say 17?
Oh, did he roll a 7? Fuck.
21 to hit.
Oh.
God damn.
What can I say to bring my hatred to you?
You know, you could
Well,
just
Yo,
kill
Calvin.
Atlas.
You are going to be unconscious. However, no touching of the dice. It's a 1.
Oh.
Did he just have one?
Oh.
They
You
do go
lose
one more time, though.
1 strength. You are unconscious because you suffered 14 points of necrotic damage. I rolled max damage,
Oh.
which didn't matter because you were fucking below 10 anyways.
Max.
But you are still alive, but just breathing very faintly.
Hey, Calvin, I would start looking in that character book, my dude.
I already have a character ready. I just gotta talk to Tyler.
Okay.
All right, 2 attacks on Ryder.
Oh no.
12
Okay,
and
nope.
17.
Yeah, that 17 does.
Yeah, the was the super low 8. You suffer 11 points of necrotic damage,
Oh.
and your strength is reduced by 4.
Oh, oh.
Oh, no.
I lost half my strength.
Oh no.
Now you're in danger of
Saving
dying.
Throws.
Gopher!
Go. Come on.
He's rolling
With
saving
the
throws.
pulse, the light from the Omni Stone pushes outwards again. This one getting pushed, but then going back anyways. This one, you see the light wash over the shade, and its hands still remain close as they're closing in towards it. 2 attacks on Felix. 10 and a natural 20.
Oh no.
Well, are you shield and at least missed the 10?
Would the 10 have hit you otherwise?
Wait. Actually, no, it wouldn't. I
I was
have
gonna
leather armor on. That doesn't hit. I know you shield.
I have 11.
Honestly, don't you have an actual shield too?
Yeah, aren't you holding a shield?
I can't use shields.
Oh.
You just can't use
I
it,
have
but you
one
have one.
holding a shield.
I have one to attempt to learn to use it.
Oh, 6,
Or, maybe get a feat that allows me to use it later on online.
13 plus.
That later
2.
on isn't happening, my friend.
You suffer
You're nodding.
15 points of necrotic damage. And your strength is reduced by 1.
Oh.
2 on Jacqueline.
Are you sure it's not 3? Oh,
Yeah,
okay, I
it's
see
2.
it. I see that one. Okay.
17 and a 19.
Can I use shield at level 2?
Yeah? It doesn't do
Alright.
anything more, you just expend the spell slot.
I don't care. That's all I want to do.
1
Fuck you.
on Undine, and that'll be the end of it. Oh, but, no, Undine's standing up again. Oh no, he's still on the ground. Missed anyways. 8 and a 2.
What the hell?
All right, Jacqueline, you're up. You see the shade wash over Rex, and he falls limp to the ground. There's one bearing straight towards the Omni Stone.
Okay. I will Moonshadow. Can I Moonshadow that one?
Yeah.
With
Okay.
advantage.
I'm doing that.
With advantage because of flanking.
Yeah!
Hey!
We're good to right
Perfect
as you die
flank
next turn.
by accident.
Hell yeah!
Perfect flank by accident.
All right, let's go. Okay, I need that advantage. Fuck. Okay, thank God. 22.
That will hit. D12 plus D4 of Radiant. Specify what you roll for the Radiant. Oh wait, are you using Divine Smite?
Fuck yeah.
Alright, then it doesn't matter.
I will always use Divine Smite from now on. Fuck you.
Well, I mean, how many spell slots do you got left?
Fuck it. Divine Smite level 3. I have more of those. Or no, not level 3. It is still level 2. I have one more level 2 spell slot left.
Is that all you have?
I use shield.
Well, you kill it. You killed it with 4d8 radiant. That was doubled. So that's your attack. What else you doing?
Felix.
Oh wait, sorry.
The one in front.
I also forgot to put more of these guys down. I don't think it matters, but let me just do that quick.
Oh god.
It matters if they move next turn and attack us.
That's true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Oh god.
There's so many.
Yeah.
Gopher.
He won't.
Destroy undead again. Destroy undead again.
You said you're done, Jacqueline?
I mean, with this many, I would just. She looks around, and she just like. Does she kind of see like how weak Felix is?
Oh yeah.
At this point, she would just be expending spell slots for nothing.
All right.
Because the only person she can really try to save is Felix, and then she can't save herself. So.
All right. So what do you?
And she can't move because she takes 2 attacks.
She'll take 3 attacks.
She takes a 4 if I move to where I want to move. But, so I'm going to stay here.
All right. Fair decision.
Max, I hope you have another character, my dude.
Well,
Or
he
it
does
misses.
have,
Undine is going to use his second and last channel divinity to destroy undead.
Ah!
Jacqueline, you need to make a wisdom saving throw for turn undead. Let me get more d20s.
Screech.
Alright, I've got 4 d20s, that's good. 4 around Jacqueline first.
If they all pass, I will throw down my headphones and go beat Tyler up.
Well, because of that, 2 of them passed. No, only 1 of them passed. That's right next to you. The other ones that are near. All those sucked. So those 4 are dead. 30 feet. Him, not him, him, and him.
Oh.
Only 1 is out of range.
Mm.
Only one survived, right?
I need 3 more? 4 more. No, 3 more. What'd you roll for your saving throw?
I rolled a 12.
A 12?
He's running away. She's running away.
12 does fail, so.
Yeah.
Alright, but. Oh wait, sorry, this one stayed. I need to put another one back.
Uh-oh.
One of them stayed.
Oh. Gopher!
In a pulse, this wave of energy washes over everyone. And Jacqueline, you're terrified, but then it disintegrates.
I'll take the
Dozens.
terrified. I don't care.
She's terrified of the man,
me
but she's also
terrified.
cheering as she runs away.
I'm scared of a fish.
Top of the initiative order. This one goes. Boop. This one goes.
More don't spawn.
I mean, they spawn at the end, so they're not gonna necessarily matter.
Okay.
Felix.
Hi. Hello. How are you?
Yeah, they can't do a whole lot more. Well, this one's gonna attack Gopher.
Oh.
Which is going to hit.
Why would it sap in my health? Sap in my strength.
Oh, but first, she's gonna use that wisdom saving throw to see if they're pushed or repelled. And they are pushed.
I feel like I'm
Back.
still getting attacked.
Its action was used to attack, though. So it was in response to someone getting to the Omni Stone. This one's still going to attack her, though. With advantage, because she is crouched. Both are 8 and suck, so no. It goes to hit, and I guess the light just blinded it entirely. This one is going to attack at Jacqueline, though.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's fine.
I mean, yeah, it's going to do what it normally does.
All of us, you can
16.
take it.
Oh, it sucks.
And Felix, it's your turn, but I'm gonna start putting these guys back. So 1, 2, 3,
They still get one more go before Gopher, right?
5, 4,
I think they go right after Gopher.
5.
That's right after.
Yeah, but if Gopher misses,
Yeah, yeah.
6,
If Gopher misses, we have a whole nother go around,
8,
and we die.
and 9.
9!
There is
Nine
no
more?
victory. There is no victory at the end of this right now.
Yeah, especially considering there's no more destroy undeads.
Unless he can do it now.
She can't focus on it. She has to use all of her energy on the spells or on the
Should I take
reaction.
Should we trade places?
Do you think you got the clerical knowledge to do this?
I think I have enough clerical knowledge to hold it so she can destroy undead and then take back over.
Well, if she does, then Jacqueline will die because her destroy undead's much stronger.
Oh.
Don't do that.
Sacrifices must be made.
Felix, what are you doing?
We sacrifice anyone. Felix
You're gonna die
dies.
either way, Jake.
Felix, what are you doing?
Yes. I'll burn the one next
Which one?
next to her. It's making another
Oh, next to her.
save of the dex variety.
Fail! He's so
What?
fucked. At 6. Or, sorry, 2.
Ten.
10. It explodes into radiant light.
You know what's crazy about Sacred Fire right now?
It can't
One
hit
dice
more
is
than one
always
thing.
max. It's always 8. The other has not gone above a 2.
Hey, all you need is 8, so you're good. The one dice has got you covered. Anyways, what else do you got? You done? Rex is passed out on the ground.
Eh. I getting him back up to just die again. Maybe they'll ignore him on the ground.
Or they'll have advantage.
fine. He gets a D6 of healing.
Oh,
Maybe.
Jesus.
He gets 1.
You're up. Well, you're down, but you're up. You're conscious.
Is it my turn?
What
Yeah.
hell?
It is your turn.
Half movement and guess go to the closest one to Gopher.
Yeah. 3 attacks.
Slap, slap, slap.
Clap, clap,
With
clap.
advantage.
I
In
appreciate
reality.
that, Calvin.
In reality, none of this matters. It's all Gopher's turn.
Yeah.
It really is.
We could theoretically skip to Gopher's turn, but it doesn't
Never.
matter.
We gotta play it out.
If Gopher
That's
misses,
drama.
that's
If Gopher
The game.
misses, it's yeah.
Yep.
Every character is dead.
Gopher, you have my body's inspiration, remember?
you have the Bardic Inspiration, you got Reckless Attack, and you've got like a plus 7, 8. It's +2, +3,
Time to
+3.
use. This is the
You
time
have a
to
plus
use it.
9,
+9. Oh.
+9 because of your Blade
This
Master
would
feat.
be.
Oh.
This
Don't
would be
forget
the
your
time.
attack.
your
damage.
inspiration.
This would absolutely be the time for him to roll 2 natural fucking ones.
Best part
Yes.
is that would be the only thing he could roll.
That's true.
Wait, is it my turn?
No, not yet.
No.
What did you roll for
Oh.
attacks, Rex?
24, 16, and 11.
The 11 misses. The first miss of Rex.
Uh-huh.
Wow, it just now hit me. Rex can only miss with a 2 or a natural 1.
Against these guys?
Yeah, they got an armor class of
Wow.
12. They had
Oh.
a 2 or a 1. So 2d6 plus 12.
16 points of damage.
16. When you slice, you cut into him, still stands. Very resilient.
Damn.
And now for the main event.
Rider!
Damn it. Why
We
is
have
he
no rider.
going?
So this one's still alive. I'm gonna stab it
'Cause it's
for the
its turn.
penalty. Do
Oh,
I get
God
advantage
damn
even
it.
though
I just
Jack-
realized something. I'm gonna have to, like, cover up Jake's fucking profile picture.
Am I? Oh.
I'm gonna have to, like, put a bar or something over your character, over your profile picture in
Yep.
Discord.
Maybe for
So,
you two.
do I get advantage even though Jacqueline's all scaredy scared?
No. She's not
Oh.
a threat to it.
No. Oh, damn, Jacqueline. Alright, I'm still gonna stab it. Fuck it.
Natural
16?
1.
16 hits.
Yeah.
D8 plus
Alright.
D4.
Natural 1, you stab
go.
Rex and
Shut up,
sap
Jack.
his strength.
12.
12?
Tyler, you know what you should do?
What's up?
Just take the Jacqueline art and cut out the circle.
Oh, yeah. Could just do that. Could just put Jacqueline's head there instead. I could do
Yeah.
that for all of you, actually.
Yeah, just
Oh.
do that. For everybody.
Forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be good. Okay, anyways.
This profile picture's only for me. Ooh.
Well, you stab forwards, and you can see that thunderous force emanate inside of it. It still stands, and it's creeping
Alright, can I
up
do,
the rapier.
Can I do whisper whisper?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you'd have to use that when you say you hit, but yeah.
Damn. Oh.
I mean, it's fine. You can still do that.
Yeah.
Just
Whisper,
a reminder,
whisper.
you have to do it
Oh.
before you roll damage.
It's
It's 2d8 now.
No, it's 3 now, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's 2d6. It's 3d6. 3d6.
What? Oh, 6.
Yeah, it's 3d6.
My
Dang it, I
God.
rolled a D8, I got an 8.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It has 2 health, so it's dead. Unless you roll 3 ones.
10.
Yeah, it's gone. You stab
I
forward, you
love
can
how
see
we
it
can't
like
get his
what?
thing down straight.
Yeah, it's 3d6 because it increased. It's weird because I keep thinking it's Bardic Inspiration, but it's not. It doesn't use the Bardic Inspiration dice. It just increases in number of dice. Anyways.
Now I'm
Yes,
imagining
and then,
him.
I can't give him another. I can't give a Gopher.
No,
another
he's
buzz
already got
instantly.
one.
Damn it.
For some reason.
Could
Oh.
give it to. Give it to. I don't know if there's anyone useful to give it to.
Yeah,
No
right.
one. Nobody.
Look, it doesn't matter. One way or another, it's gonna come down to Gopher's rolls.
Alright, I'm gonna end my turn.
Yeah.
All right.
Gopher, the pressure has
Gopher.
never been on you before.
In front of you
Alright.
What are you
stands
talking
this
about? It's always
corporeal
on him like
figure
this.
with it's shifting between the sea hag, a green hag's, and the night hag's shape, form, and overall coloration. The corporealism you could see is starting to fade softly, and you can feel the energy from your hands emanating through Wildheart. Off in the distance, you can hear and see a massive crustacean-like creature with one eye stepping through the fog, gnarled teeth dripping with fog as it melds with the ground. And it's starting to approach from behind.
Oh god. Okay. From behind the sea hags, right?
Yeah.
From the hags, at least. I'm gonna shoot lightning at all of them. I'm gonna shoot lightning at all of them.
Alright, well, it doesn't miss, so... I mean, the other one, the thing is far behind. It's not 100 feet, so you're only gonna hit the one.
The one.
Do you still want to use lightning or no?
No, I'm gonna hold on to that then.
Okay.
Just reckless attack.
Alright.
Would I have to?
Roll 2d20s.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Would I still have to do that wisdom?
Nope, you don't have to do the wisdom.
Okay.
Thank God.
19 to hit with the
19
modifiers.
hits. Go
Don't
ahead and roll
need my
damage.
modifier.
Nice. You said +9, right?
That's +9 to hit for damage.
No, yeah,
It's
9 to hit.
plus,
For damage.
It's +5 because it's 3 plus
5.
2.
3 plus.
Plus 1, so it's +6. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I had it down as. So that's 15 damage.
15 damage. As you bring the blade forwards, you can see the energy from the lightning coursing through the corpse, or this corporeal figure. And when you pull, there's this high, shrilled scream, just... and it begins to fall back, steps after steps after steps. And in the blink of an eye, that creature from behind floats up to it, and its mouth just comes straight down onto it.
Oh, God.
You
Holy
regain 30 maximum hit points up to your max. So you're back to full.
I'm full.
And in that moment, you can see the room around you fade. The fog vanish, the crustacean creature meld into the fog. As you were on the ethereal plane.
Oh.
Or astral plane. Sorry.
Astral plane.
The same plane that Ryder kept teleporting to.
Oh, that was one of those.
Yeah, that was one of those.
Oh. God damn.
And in that moment, the room around you, you can see it's dim. The Omni Stone floating above you is pulsating. And in a brief flash, it blows out this massive yellowish light, disintegrating all the shades. And in that moment, the light falls back into the room.
Oh. Jacqueline, how'd you get outside again?
I was actually gonna ask about that. Does it like push me out too?
No.
Okay, so the consecration doesn't
It's
return.
yeah, no, the consecration does not return. The hollowed ground is gone. What it did was it effectively did a turn undead equal to what was in the stone.
That raises another question.
Or not a destroy undead. What is it?
For our undead. new
What is it
tiefling.
called? Because those creatures, they weren't killed. It was they got pushed back to their plane. I don't remember what it's called.
The only thing I want to know is, does that flash of light do me
Management?
any harm or anything at all?
No,
You get
because you're
sent back
you're a
to the plane.
denizen to this plane.
Okay, thank God. That's all I want to know. I don't care what it's called.
The other thing that happens with that pulse, you can start to hear. And the topaz crystal off on the other side begins to crack
Oh
in
no.
farther and farther and farther in. And it
What does?
bursts, scattering topaz-like crystals through this room. Anyone who's currently affected by an ailment is cured of it.
Oh, so
Does our
we lose all...
strength come
You don't-
back?
So your strength comes back. Rex returns to his old age.
Oh.
Ooh.
Your effects.
I do too.
Yep. Your effects of the punishments are gone.
I'm not undead anymore. Yeah.
And Ryder no longer is compelled to do anything a female says.
Oh, good thing no female talked to me that whole time.
What the fuck?
I'm
Wait, you
glutton
had that?
for
Yeah,
you.
I had to do whatever a female said, and I had to reply honestly.
If they asked him a question, he had to tell the truth. And if they told him to do something, he had to do it.
Oh no.
Are you cheating on me? Yes. Fuck.
Yes.
Yes, jump off that cliff. Fuck!
Don't kill yourself. Shit.
No.
Anyways, with that gopher inside, you feel slightly different. That lightning energy is changed to this inner roar, this deep toned of wilderness, and you can feel like there's something billowing in your lungs. Gopher is slightly different after this circumstance that just happened. His mouth has grown fangs. His hands have grown thick claws. And around his neck is a mane, resembling the strength of a lion. Gopher, your path of the totem warrior has grown a totem through its own self.
Nice.
So the lion totem. You might want to start writing this down.
Yep, I'm typing.
Okay. While raging,
Mm-hmm.
you take on the appearance of a lion. You grow a mane, claws, and fangs. All of which are natural weapons to you. They deal 1d6 slashing or piercing. Slashing for claw, piercing for teeth. And when you are hit by an attack that's within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to do a ferocious let me see what I called it again. Oh my god, no, it's not loading. What is it called? Ferocious retaliation. When you use your reaction to use ferocious retaliation, you get to make a melee weapon attack using either your claws or your fangs on the target.
Okay.
They use your normal modifier and everything. Strength. They benefit from your rage, all the like.
Okay. Oh, you see that one part about that plus 6 or whatever?
That's for damage, and
Okay.
that would not be the same damage because that's with Wild Heart.
Okay. Oh, okay.
These would be based off your strength, and that's it. And rage if you were raging.
Okay.
But
All right. Got it all down.
You have the ferocity of a lion.
Nice.
Jacqueline,
Oh, huh? Hi.
your vision starts to blur when the crystals float into the room.
Mm.
Give me a second.
Do I have to write stuff down?
No, this is all roleplay.
Okay.
Floating above these topaz-like crystals in the sky, you see a figure emerge out from it. A female red tiefling's face with dark purple clothes and a small ring shaped as an omnistone. Jacqueline, my dearest daughter, thank you. From the day that I locked myself, I never once regretted it, apart from being able to see you. I was willing to sacrifice anything to protect you in those times. My life meant nothing in order to protect you. You are the sole heir to the Ash River name, and everything within this home, in this city, falls to you. But you cannot rest. I wish I could say otherwise, but I can't. Your father is suffering. With grief struck across his entire being, his soul will never rest. He himself is lost to his own grief. And I wish for you to allow him to pass. Seek your father and relieve him of the pain and sorrow that he has undergone.
On my duty as an Ash River, I will at least try.
That's all you can do. In a world of try, failure is inevitable to some. But try is what humanity must do, especially in the times of war that we have undergone. We must try. I may be gone, but so too will the Ash River name stay within you. That very essence, that very magical might, and that very life resides within you and your willingness to try.
I shall do our ancestors proud.
There's not an ounce in my soul that thinks the otherwise. You are Jacqueline Ash River, heir to the Ash River name, and current ruler of the city of Zakara. Trust in your followers. They will do right by you. As you seek your father. I love you, Jacqueline. And I wish for you to become whole again. And in that moment, the topaz crystals in the sky begin to vanish. Her figure floating down towards you and giving you a small kiss on the forehead before dispersing into its own topaz. Your vision becomes clear once again, and you can see where the topaz stood. Nothing but a small tattered cloth with something wrapped inside it falls to the ground.
Naturally, I go see what it is.
The Omni Stone that was hovering above Gopher, the moment that your mother disappeared, the Omni Stone burst, shattered into several different colorations of dust. When you approach this, there's a moment of confusion when you pick it up. It's cold to the touch, but yet not dead. When you pick it up, I'm just going to move you over there. By the way, none of you saw Jacqueline's mother. But
Dang it.
Assumed we didn't.
But
Oh,
when
man.
you pick up this object wrapped in cloth, you can tell that it's completely pristine in it was preserved in that time. When you pick it up, you have to almost think about what you just picked up, because it doesn't register in your mind what it could possibly be, what it could possibly have been, where it's from, or whose it is, as you are holding onto a small tiefling red hand. And it rushes to you. You see yourself sitting next to your mother and father, sitting in the throne. Your mother turns to look at you. Well, how was your day? Did anything special happen today? And uncontrolled by yourself, it's as if you're reliving a memory. And you explain that you've been being taught by the personal trainer that was sent to your room. Your father looks to you, listening. He's very interesting. Although, I worry he's not teaching you fast enough. You're going to have to be soon the heir to the Ash River family. Almost getting into a slight, what's the word I'm thinking of?
White?
No, it's,
Altercation?
better word for tantrum. Being sassy back, you, end up speaking that he's been an extremely big help to you and your life.
Oh, okay.
At Longleaf.
Backstabbing.
Yeah. But in that moment, there's a brief pause and a shift. There's screaming outside. There's explosions hitting the castle walls, and an extreme amount of screaming coming from down the halls of the castle.
Yeah.
Bursting through the door, you can see an orcish man that bears 2 large tusks. Surrounded by 3 others, he charges at you. Your mother, with both hands, lifts off the seat and shoves you and your father away, pushing you into the back passage behind the throne. There's this sense of tears falling from your face, and outstretching your hand, you start to see the topaz-like demeanor form. Jacqueline, you have to let her go! And your hand points outwards. And there's a brief flash. Your vision faded. You're suddenly being rushed down the steps of the back passage, being held and carried by your father. But something hurts. Something is in agony. And you hold up your hand and it's gone. Blood pouring from the wound. Your vision starts to fade and bubble, and you begin to wince in pain. And the vision begins to blur as you look down and you just say, "Dad, it hurts." And your vision from this memory passes. And your mind is left in a gaping passage down this tunnelway of stone and moss. Your mind is rushed forwards, and you see a bubbling black flask being held by blue scales. And your vision returns to you. You're left standing, holding a small red tiefling's hand in your palm, in the center of this room.
Not really sure what to do.
Everyone can see that Jacqueline is almost frozen. Her vision it almost looked like she had a 1,000-yard stare for what seemed to be almost a minute. And suddenly her eyes blink and she's just left agape, staring at this object in her hand. From this angle, you guys can't see what it is.
I guess I'll ask Jacqueline, you alright over there?
Not quite sure, actually.
Do you need some time alone?
I think that might be the worst thing that could happen right now. I'll just show them whatever. Because, like, yeah. Because even I don't know what the hell it is.
Everyone can see a small red tiefling's hand wrapped in what looks to have been a shredded cloth, almost like a sleeve.
It's a hand.
Right, let me ask you something. I have both of my hands, correct?
I believe so, yes.
What if I somehow told you, and would you believe me if I told you that this is mine?
Well, I want to say it's out of the realm of the possibilities, but
There are high-level spells that will regrow lost body parts.
yeah, exactly.
You have no memory of ever having a missing hand.
It's a tiny hand, right?
Yeah, it's
Sure
definitely
is.
a little girl's hand.
Okay.
You might remember, I believe I told you how old I was when we fled.
Yes.
'Twas 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes, it is quite literally a little girl's hand.
And you don't know you sure you don't have any siblings or anything, correct?
If I knew... If I did, my parents are very good at hiding him.
Well, we can safely assume that it's your hand then. But why is it here?
That is my question.
I mean, it's obviously from when she was very young. I think can speak more than well enough. The mind likes to hide traumatic memories.
Traumatic?
I'll cut off your hand again.
The mood just kind of switched, turned fast.
That happens when people
So-
use bad grammar.
Leave.
I could say this now. I'm certain that we didn't have you. The Lord didn't have any other children, so. And I'm gonna say this now. I'm pretty sure, based off of the fact that what Undine was saying when he was reading up in the history of this place, there's no other tieflings, especially here. Apart from some citizens, but some of the citizens don't ever get access in here.
Well, I mean, her mother was a powerful cleric, right?
True? Although I still have no idea where this
More than likely had access to the spells that could regrow a hand.
You're forgetting one crucial fact.
Hmm.
My mother was technically the one who cut it off accidentally. When that crystal grew. She wasn't around after it was potentially off. And my father was a warrior as far as I can remember.
To be fair, we just broke that. It's also not out of the realm of possibly delayed healing magic.
Hey, Taylor,
Mm-hmm.
can we tell if the hand is female or male?
It's definitely female.
Okay.
There's small. I mean, it's feminine.
Yeah, that's right.
There's small nails that have been painted and still look pristine in comparison to like the rest of the room.
There's...
And we're also saying that maybe when you accepted Tiamat's help, she didn't regrow it herself.
I'm not entirely sure I had any choice in Tiamat's help, unfortunately, but
Well,
I'm not going to get into that. I will get into one thing. My mother shone before me after the crystal broke. And there is one thing that this hand and that phrase, it chills me. My mother uttered the phrases, "I wish you to be whole once more." What do you think that might mean?
That you're missing a part of yourself?
Could mean a lot of things.
And I am currently finding a part of myself that is discarded. Technically speaking.
There's more pieces.
Mm,
We gotta find a ball.
I mean,
Find the puzzle of Jack.
I mean, that doesn't sound that bad of a theory.
However,
I mean,
there's one more thing. My father is still around. His soul, anyway. And I had a vision when I held the hand. A certain entity. I might be connecting dots that should not be connected. But knowing that there are only 2 loose ends, and one of them is my father, and he is currently missing, there is a person with blue scales and who is with the cult. I saw blue scales and a bubbling black flask before my vision returned.
blue scales. Well, I will tell you what one person comes to my mind when I think of blue scales. Lake Drossa.
Yes, Sir Lang de Drosa.
So maybe he
Ryder.
knows something.
Unfortunately for you, I might have to seek that man out again.
I have to agree with you.
But our adventures would probably lead us back to him anyway.
So, does that mean you're still coming with us?
It seems I must. But this is my kingdom now, basically. I need to figure out what else I can do here. I am the heir to the throne.
Understandable. Well, we could stay a little bit then, can't we? And then have you...
Felix, you got something to say?
No. We should take off pretty quick.
Why?
So, you guys want to tell me what you did in Dragon Roast?
Dragon Rose?
Spear.
Never heard
Dragon
of it.
Spear?
Dragon Rose.
Dragon Roost Island from Wind Waker. What'd you do there?
I got a hammer.
Med
What'd you
lib.
do
I
with
was
my
actually
CD?
looking for...
Did you say you got a
was looking
hammer?
at
That's not
something
the
else.
same place.
Look,
Not
I
at
never
all.
played Wind Waker, so...
I said
I got a
med lib.
grappling hook there.
Yeah, you get a grappling hook.
I
We
may
met up
have
the-
just been listening to that silent song for a second. Maybe I immediately said that.
That's funny.
Want to tell me what you guys got up into Dragon Spear?
Dragon Spear. That's been a while. My memories really ain't that...
With a merchant?
Yeah, right. Your memory is not that good. Sure.
I saw some goggles there that I want but I couldn't buy. I ended up buying beer.
Yeah,
that-
you have a bounty on your heads for robbing a merchant.
Probably the
No,
merchant,
just
huh?
Trying to
El
think.
Terrell has already been informed of it.
Well, we've been gallivanting around in a place lost to history. Our misadventures have been catching up to us, it seems.
Seems
Yeah.
like the Grim Reaper has finally caught up.
You're all wanted. And there is a bounty on each of you for you all.
Oh, great.
And Quinn has also told them about your time in Greenest.
Ah. I expected that to go out sooner or later.
Ryder, you have a lot of things to answer for.
Yes.
You all have a lot of things to answer for.
No. None of them
But
do.
mainly him.
Just me. Just me.
And as well as that, I fear we also have to answer to the Order of the Gauntlet as well.
Yep.
Thinking back, what is my criminal record? It's probably just so chased with you guys.
Yeah. Neither of us partook in any of the criminal activities.
At this point, I will actually start walking over to if Bernadine and Undine are
Yeah, they're
somewhere
still
else.
here. No, they're still here.
Well, if they're like, I'll walk to wherever they are.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Oh.
they're in the room.
I can feel like they've been saying, "You've been wandering around with criminals?"
Well, they're talking to each other, kind of hush-hushed. Well, it seems like you have some other things that you need to take care of before taking rule again.
Yes, before I become heir to the throne, which may still not even happen. There are some unfortunate unfinished business I must attend to.
Right. You're, as you were explaining before, that blue-scaled man you seem to be pretty invested into. And then also this situation. But, I mean, one way or another, you are still the heir. That's not changed. You are the heir regardless of your past actions. Whether the people agree with them is on them. But, I mean, I was just talking to Undine. Right now, they're not in the worst shape. So you still have some time.
I just hope that the faith in the Ash River clan hasn't fully lost its hold on this once great city.
Have you talked to the old woman that fixes up toys? She's still.
I thanked her for her services in at least keeping the name under the eyes of the young.
Mm-hmm. She's been distributing out cards and everything. So, I mean, the Ash River name is still known here. People just don't generally talk about it because of those that are currently kind of in the higher ups. One way leads to another, and the word will spread that the Ash River is back, and life will go on. Sure, actions are regrettable, but you're a child still. No offense to you.
None taken.
But
I'm not yet ruler, your head shall not be coming off.
She laughs, but also you can feel that, like, slight hint of fear.
I jest.
I thank you. But
you've been too big a help. We actually owe you our lives, and so does, well, I point at go for him most of all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad that I could have been of use, especially in these times. When you initially came to me, or when Undine spoke to me, I was skeptical, and I'm sorry for that. We've had a few people come in before trying to claim to be Ash River, and it has clearly not. It very quickly was kind of sheltered away because they obviously didn't bear the cards that your ancestry passes down. So when I initially came to speak with a lot of you, I was skeptical, but it's very clear that you are what's best for the city. When the time comes for you to rule, the city will be here for you. Just like how our services are here for you. If you need something, then we will go together.
I feel like it's best, at least right now, your services are best used to keep the city in a state befitting of Zakara. I feel you two would probably know it best at this point, because I feel it as well as seeing as I cannot stay for now.
Understood.
If I may suggest an idea,
Mm-hmm.
just a theory, but maybe maybe to boost morale of the city, maybe you could announce your arrival to the city.
To the
That-
entire city.
Yes.
To the entire city of merchants who have never heard anything of the Ash River name.
It's not that
Would
they
this
haven't
still be-
heard,
And I
it's
feel
that
like they would take that as a threat to their power.
Well, I agree with that notion. But it's not that they don't know, it's that they're using your absence to their advantage.
Yes.
And that cannot stand. However, there's nothing I can do about it at the moment.
Life isn't over for most people here. Sure, there are some lives that are worsened, but we could be in more dire straits. Right now, with the merchants being in control, the city is prospering to able to be self-sufficient, and that's all we can really hope for. If there's a leader who vanishes, the city tends to plummet very, very rapidly, especially other cities that see that as a weakness. Right now, we are at complete peace with anyone around. We have no qualms, mainly because we're just a trading town in between trading points. Once we're reinstated back as Zakara, as a defense force for the military, as it once was, we'll be far better off than before, and we will be able to be rid of this merchant problem. But right now, if we don't have a leader, then we're at extreme poor ways. This is our best method, and I have to agree with Jacqueline.
What I do wish to do is I want my people to know that the Ash Rivers are not gone. Tell those and find those who still hold hope. Do not set them to action, because that would do no good. Just tell them. Let them know. Give them that what's the word I'm looking for?
Hope.
No, the
reassurance.
No, not quite. Oh my god.
Knowledge?
Give them the confirmation that their hope was not in vain. I don't know how you're necessarily going to, let's say, have proof.
We have a few things that we could do to raise the energies of the Ash River. Not to clearly state that the Ash River has returned, but to clearly state that we are still in firm belief of it.
Mm.
Would that be suitable?
Anything that confirms their own beliefs and keeps it so that they don't give up.
I think we can do that. We'll replace any garb that's outside the castle right now, so that way they're fresh and pristine with the Ash River logos, as well as the design from and crest.
Oh, that is another thing. I actually forgot about this.
Mm-hmm.
Clean up the castle. if possible.
We will do that, because that'll also raise some morale for those that do want to see the castle in its prime. We will put everything back and focus some funds to slowly but surely replenish and reinstate the castle as it once was.
Because if nothing else, if they don't fully believe that the heir has returned, a clean and pristine castle would give them benefit of the doubt.
And what we'll do is we'll turn your room that you once had into a memorial for those that passed, while your room would then become your mother's room.
I like the sound of that. Anyway, do what you can. I have put my utter faith in you.
Well, you can do that, and we will rise to the occasion, right, Undine? Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that the history books and everything in the library are solid, no doodles. Everything is in proper position and place, as well as I'm gonna front them so that way it's ease of access for people to get to them first.
And as well, do not feel that you have to refrain from getting more help from citizens of the faith.
Okay.
It does not have to be just you two, obviously.
That is fair. Well,
Do what you must.
I think we could safely say that we both look forward to seeing you as the ruler of Zakara when the time comes.
I shall. I look forward to being queen. Gonna be honest, didn't really know how to say that without sounding super condescending.
Well,
I look forward to ruling over you.
leading.
Uh,
Leading might have been a good word for it, but still.
leading Zakara to its once great
Destruction.
Disintegrate 6th level. You're dead.
I stab him.
You do take 1 point of physical damage.
Calm down.
Vicious mockery. How do you like it?
All right, you do have that as a tiefling, don't you?
No.
Do you not? I
No.
thought you do.
I don't think I do.
She's just doing it for the fun of it.
I just get it out of spite just for this once.
Well, we're gonna go and take care of a few things. Oh, you have thaumaturgy cantrip. That's what it is.
Yes.
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
But we wish you the best of luck in correcting the actions that have happened and seeking out those close to you. May Ioun's knowledge help guide you.
I now go out to uphold truth and justice at whatever cost. That is the Ash River way. But
And
I do not go alone.
And that of Corellin as well.
Mm-hmm. But I do not go alone. I stare intently. I look at my group and I linger a tiny bit on Ryder. And you know why.
And Gopher's picking his nose. All right. So is everyone leaving Zakara?
I guess it's about time we leave then.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Getting onto the ship, Quinn has relocked herself in the room. Bina was waiting for everyone. And when Gopher climbs up, there's like a breath of satisfaction. Oh, good. So everyone is back. Oh, everyone's back to normal as well. Rex is
Barely, but yes.
Yeah, Rex is
For
back
now-
to his hit points, and Gopher's back to his hit points.
At this moment, yes.
Gopher being like full of life and everything. It tilts just a little bit. She gets up full strength, like.
With his 14. Tilts the boat.
Well, Quinn informed me of everything, so we'll be making our way back to El Terrell.
We must right our past wrongs.
I have to agree. We'll skirt past Greenest, so that way we can just make a straight shot to El Terrell.
All right.
Ryder.
I should have. Yes.
Jacqueline looks you straight in the eye. No more bardic bullshit.
Don't
or
worry.
anything. Are you fully prepared to take whatever punishment that we all might have coming our way?
Yes. I will atone for the crimes I have done. Not just for myself, but also for Zacchaeus.
All right.
Very well. We are ready to go.
Gopher, going onto the helm, starts. Oh, you're back. Okay.
Yep, I'm
Aha!
back.
I saw that you had to go pee pee, so.
Yeah.
Wait, he said that?
I'm back.
Yeah, he said that in roll 20.
The wheel.
Oh, in roll 20.
Yeah, in roll 20.
He was doing your flashback. Your flashback.
Anyways, taking the helm and starting your venture back, the days begin to pass. Your long journey of approximately 2 weeks to get back to El Terrell.
Oh, another 2 weeks. Oh man.
You would be effectively
boy.
gone from El Terrell for a month and a half.
Oh.
Mm.
Traveling there, making the distance. About halfway, when you're just cresting out of the desert, the Dijini Desert, a familiar voice
Oh.
is on the top deck. So,
Oh,
you were able to save your friend, after all. Good.
It wasn't easy, but we did it.
No, it didn't seem to be. The vast amount and numbers that you had to go up against in subsequent events was quite trying.
So you saw all that.
Well, of course. I'm a watcher. I see everything in this plane to help guide me to choose which side of this war is best. But I came not to speak down about your actions or your soon-to-be redemption, but to fulfill my promise to the lot of you. And then you will never see me again until the time comes for the decision to be made. What question do you have for me? Rex, you could learn of where Zulusk is. Gopher, you could learn more about your blade there. Jacqueline, your father. Ryder, the truth of what has happened to those you bear children with. Felix, that device at your waist. There's many questions that you could have. All would be valid and fruitful to ask. What do you want to know?
How do we free them from Tiamat's punishments?
Is that the question you all wish to learn?
Now look at the other two.
what other two?
You,
The
and
only
Rex.
ones with the curse. Yeah.
We all want to know this answer.
And I feel like I feel like a question that only benefits one of us would be selfish at best and a waste at worst.
Well, it's a very interesting question because it's answered with a very distinct way. You have to reclaim what was taken from you in a moment that was struck away from your memory. So you must reclaim it by consuming yours or that of a blood relative's bubbling black flask. What was taken from you will return, and in its place,
the curse will be banished. Because that's how it took root. By taking a moment from you, it replaced that spot in your mind with a blessing of Tiamat, the goddess of dragons. Be sure that it's yours. Be sure that it's one that you are related to. And that is the answer to your question of how to remove this punishment.
Thank you.
Don't thank me, because I can tell you right now, you're in an uphill battle. I've seen all of your actions, and I mean all of them. Some were misguided initially, due to not understanding where you stood. But in learning of what you've done, as a free bit of knowledge, because you'll soon learn of it anyways, your actions do not just affect you, but they will affect the course of this war. And so far, the actions made assist one side, and that is not yours. So be careful with what you decide to do, as she's staring at Ryder. Because I can tell you, I'm a very important person to have on your side. And in a single moment, a small red orb, about the size of a bead, floats in her palm. Putting it onto one finger and throwing it in a direction to the left.
Are we going north, right?
Yeah, you're going north. So it's pointing towards the Sea of Swords. Or not, is it the Sea of Swords? Is that what I call it? Let me look at the map. Regardless, the sea.
Sea, the water.
The inner sea.
There is a brief moment where the bead vanishes from sight. And there is a cacophony of an explosion. One that could rival the size of El Terrell. As I've said, I am a very important person to impress during these times. So be sure that you are making the best of your actions, because I am always watching. And in that moment, the fire from the hair begins to fade upwards, and the entity that stood there vanishes in a puff of smoke. And it might be a little bit early, but I think I'm going to call that for the next break. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you again on another Misrolled adventure.
See ya.
Bye.
Oh boy.